Hi, I'm Jack Lin. I've been making bonsai trees for 47 years. You are watching part 3 of the Bonsai with Rock Technique series. I have decided to make more than 3 parts because I have more tips to share with you. Before we get started, you can help my channel grow by hitting the subscribe and the bell notification button. Today we will make a Trident Maple Bonsai tree with a rock. The trunk of this maple is growing through a hole in the rock. Then the trunk is bended over the rock. This one also through a hole, then bended over the rock. It has made a canopy of leaves above the rock. Let's start with the easiest technique first, wrapping the trunk around the rock. Let's get started. First, take it out of the bag or pot. Use a stick to remove the old soil as much as you can. Now we can cut off about 2/3 of the roots. The tree is way too tall. It should be a little bit taller than the rock. Measure twice, cut once. If you do this as often as me, you don't need to measure. Keep this one. It is thick enough to use as cuttings. We can use it later to make 2 more bonsai trees. Now grab a rock and see which way looks the best. The plan here is to put them together, so it looks as natural as possible. If you haven't already, watch part 1 of this series to learn about rock selection. The best rock are tall and thin. They should not be round and short, or they will not fit into the pot. Next, use a wire to bind the tree to the rock. Make sure it is tight enough to hold the tree. Tighten it with a jean spreader. Now the tree is together with the rock. If it is still too long, cut it again. Let's plant it in the pot. Pushing soil into the pot with a stick will make it more secure. You don't want the rock to wobble or fall out. That's it. With a bit of patience, the tree will soon look like this. You can let it grow longer and bend the branches down, or remove branches to make it grow in a different direction. I like the canopy to be closer to the rock. So let's cut off its branches. Cut after the buds so it can regrow. Don't forget to put the newly planted tree onto a tray of water. So this is the easiest way of making bonsai trees with rocks. The next technique is to plant it through a hole in the rock. Crow rocks have natural holes. That's why I love them. If there is no holes, you can use a drill. It is as simple as pushing the trunk through the hole. Soon, it will look like this, through a hole and grasping the rock. Now, let's make it even more interesting by adding a second trunk. Remove the leaves and cut to about 15 centimeters. Don't worry, it will grow back very soon. They will make a single canopy of leaves over the rock. Be careful not to break it when bending and pushing. Now there are two, pointing in different directions. Again, use some wires to hold the trees to the rock. If there are other holes in the rock, you can put the wire through it instead. Tighten it with a jean splitter. Finally, plant it with akadama soil. In part 4 of this series, I will teach you the twin trunk crossover technique with Trident Maple. I will leave a link down below when it is ready. By the way, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell button before you go. This bell button is very important to me. Thank you.